Hello friends, once again welcome back to bisptrainings.com. This is my fourth video in continuation of building financial reports in Python. In my last video, I demonstrated you how to present the net profit versus net sales versus profit margin through a single bar chart. In this video, we'll be going to see how to create a dashboard containing multiple financial reports which we have created earlier in Python. This dashboard will be going to present to CFO, and the CFO of a company or of an organization, he can use the same dashboard to make for future decisions or to make further decisions for the benefits of a company. So first of all, let's have a look that how the CFO dashboard looks like. So as you can see here, that's the previous reports which we have created earlier. Net sales periodically, net profit periodically. This indicates the period wise net sales in all the regions or the total expenditure we have done. This indicates the net profit in all the regions. And this, the third report, it indicates the net profit, net sales versus profit margin. So the profit margin I have indicates through this line chart, this line one and the dots one. So we'll be going to prepare the same kind of dashboard for our CFO. So first of all, let's have a look at the data which we are going to use. So that's the data which I was using for my financial report. So I'm going to use the same data for preparing the dashboard as well. So let's start building the dashboard. So I'll start with GUI or open the editor, the Python editor. And create a new file, and in this file I'll write from matplotlib import pyplot as plt, import pandas as pd, import csv, import numpy as np, and I'm using from decimal for conversion. So first of all, I read the data. Data is equal to pd.read underscore csv, and my data exists on my D drive, financial data.csv. Very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create one new variable that calls fig is equal to figure, basically plt dot figure, and rectangle is equal to figure dot patch, and I'm going to set the base color as well, rect dot set underscore face color. Face color is basically the background color, the background color of our report. So the face color, and I set it as light blue. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create group by data, because I would like to extract the periodically data in all the reports. So by period is equal to data dot group by period. Then calculate the net profit from that grouping by period by using the lambda expression. So apply lambda x colon x financial elements. This financial element is the column in our data model. So that's the financial elements. Equal net profit. And I want to do the aggregation on amount. So amount and the aggregation function is sum. In similar way, I want to calculate the net profit, profit sales and profit margin. So that's the same thing which we have done in previous example as well, the previous report. Net profit, if it is equal to net sales, net profit. So we have net profit, we have net sales and profit margin. And this one should be profit margin. Profit margin. So, and this also I'll set as profit margin. So through this we'll get the net profit, net sales and profit margin respectively. Then I create period is equal to pd dot unique data dot period dot level and index is equal to np dot range length of period, and I just set bar width is equal to 0.75. Now the first thing we are going to do is I'm going to create chart 1. So first of all, let's save this one and I give a name test2 and we can run it as well. So you see we are getting one error message, decimal. So this should be DECIMAL, and if any error occurs, so we can see if any error. So there is no error now, it's working fine, perfectly fine. Now I'm going to create chart 1. So I add a comment here, chart 1, and in this chart 1, so this chart 1 basically, this chart 1 is for displaying the net sales periodically. So for this I write AX1 is equal to figure dot add underscore subplot 2 comma 2 comma 1. Then axis background, I said the axis background is equal to yellow green. Then AX1 dot bar, it will plot the bar. We are going to plot the bar here. Index comma net sales comma width is equal to bar underscore width comma, I set the label as well. Label is equal to net sales and I set the color is equal to blue. Then AX1 dot tick underscore parameters. So that is for the parameters. I just want the parameters. You can see here on x-axis what's the color, on y-axis what's the color. So I'll just specify here axis is equal to xx and I set the color is equal to r. In similar, I just copy this and paste it. So this time the axis is y-axis and we can use any other color or we can go with the same color as well. Then AX1 dot set underscore x label, I want to set the x label and the y label and the title respectively. So x label period or months. Then AX1 dot set underscore y label sales in millions. AX1 dot set underscore title, net sale periodically, and I set the color as well is equal to R. It is not mandatory to have the color, we can use the color default colors. And one more thing I just want to define here, as you can see here in this chart, the index on x-axis the labels are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Instead of this I just wanted to display the month's name. What do we the month's name we have in this period. So I just want to display the month name, so I write plt dot x ticks index plus bar underscore width comma period, and I can simply write plt dot show. So let's have a look. So you can see the chart has been created. That's the first chart which has been created successfully. Now in similar way I'm going to add the second chart and the third chart. So like this our dashboard is going to prepare. So what I'm going to do is I'll just copy paste the existing one and just make the required changes. So for chart 2, first of all I write label chart 2 and I copy this, and I want this chart should prepare. First of all this chart will be in different color. So instead of yellow green I use medium purple, and this will display net profit, net profit, period months, profit in millions, and net profit. And instead of AX1 I just change the axis, I set this to axis 2 and AX2, and let's try this plt dot show. So okay, so let's run it. Save and run. Okay, now why we are getting error message when I execute it, we will be getting the two charts overlapping each other. Why this is so? Because it's a subplot, and in subplot we are using the same index number. So here you see we need to change the index number 221. I set this to 222. It means second row, second column, and second cell. So you see we have got two different charts in two different cells. We have net sales periodically, net profit periodically, and we have got the labels as well. On x-axis labels we have. One more thing I want, which I missed here, that is I want to add the values on the data point, which I have added here, and along with the legend. So the legend is not added and the values are not added, so I just want to add the legend here as well as the value. So in chart 1, first of all I write ax1 dot legend, and to display the values on the data point in zip index comma net sales ax1 dot text a comma b comma str. Because the values are big, so I just want to round out the value and I use the decimal. So that's why I import the decimal. I import the decimal library. So decimal and b divided by. So you can see here I have added the index as well, and I copy the same thing, copy paste, and along with the chart 2, before displaying this I change the legend to AX2. This should be AX2 and this should be net profit. And when we run it, see we have got the values on the data points. We can also change the colors of the values on the data point. If we want to set any other color, we can pass the parameter, the color parameter here, and we can change the value. Now the next thing is the last one. We are going to display the last chart, that is a chart 3. Now because the chart 3, the third chart is a combination of the net profit versus net sales along with the profit margin. So it's a combination of three different charts. It's a combination of three different charts. So I just wanted to add few more parameters into it. So bar underscore, I set the bar width is equal to 0.35. Opacity is equal to 0.8. And AX3 is equal to, so first I copy the same thing, this one, and I set this to AX3. And as I just wanted to display in the first cell of second row, so 212. And colors, we set the color to medium purple. We can use the same color or we can change the color as well, the yellow, green, or any other color we can use as required. Let's say I use here yellow, green. Then I need to add the bar chart, so I copy this, I copy the second one and paste it here. We need two bar charts, AX3 dot bar, and it should display the index. I want to display net profit, or we can display net sales first of all, net sales and net sales. Then I want to display net profit, so I copy this and paste it, and this should display net profit, but it should display next just once the net sales finish, then only the net profit will be create, or the bar will placed. So it should be plus bar underscore width, and the opacity we are using, I'm just going to use that as well. Alpha is equal to opacity. Color, I set the color to yellow. Label we have done. In similar way, I create index plus bar width net profit and bar underscore width. Label is equal to net profit. Net profit. Color is equal to, I use M, and comma alpha is equal to opacity. If we run this much, let's see any error or not. So you see it's continuing out and it's working fine, it's perfectly fine. Now we need to display the profit margin as a line. So for this, we add a plot, AX3 dot plot index comma profit margin comma color is equal to red, line style is equal to, I set the line style, comma marker is equal to O, and line width is equal to 2.0. Let's run it. PLOT. You see, it has been plot successfully. Now we need to add the labels on x-axis, on y-axis, and the title and also the legend for the same. So first AX3 dot, so I'll just copy this from here and copy this and paste it. AX3, 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 AX3 sort X label, period in months, figures in millions, because I write figures in millions, and title I set net sales, net sales versus net profit versus profit margin. AX3 dot legend. I add the, and I want to display the, so it should be same, and also I copy this and paste it, and this should be AX3. So what this will do, this will add the values on the X values, X points, and this will add the values on the data points. So like this, the chart will be finished. The dashboard is completed. Now let's have a look, test it. So I'll just run it, and you can see the dashboard has been prepared. Finally, we have got three charts in a single dashboard. One for net sales, one which display the net profit periodically, and one will for net sales versus net profit versus profit margin, along with the labels and everything. So that's how we can prepare a CFO dashboard by using Python. That's all in this video. If you have any queries, you can write to us on bisptrainings.com. Please subscribe our YouTube channel for videos on Python. We'll be continuing creating more CFO dashboard as well as the financial dashboards in Python. Till then, have a nice day. Goodbye.